Now, what could possibly be in this green bag? We will have a look. Rightio, so here we have a fully insulated bag, and inside we will have some pots. So there's, now this is the Quarter Acre Pot, and it has a outer pot with lid, as you can see there, handle. You press the little button and inside there's inner pots with lids. So there's the first one, and that has a lid, and inside that again is another pot, and there it is there. So that'll be good for rice and stuff like that.
Vegetables,
rice
potatoes.
And vegetables, potatoes. So what would you put in the bigger pot?
Bigger pot is your meat, your soups.
Your meat, soups and things like that. So you put all those in there, and you cook them up on the stove for approximately, you prepare your food.
Prepare your food and then boil it for 15 minutes and then put it into the pot.
Boil it for 15 minutes and then put it into the pot. Into the insulator pot, which is this one. And once it's all prepared and cooked like that, you put it in the pot, and then what happens after that?
Close it, put it into the insulated bag, and then leave it for about 4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours. That's great.
Or longer, if need be.
And so while you're travelling down the road, towing your caravan or whatever, or in your motorhome or caravan, this is slowly keeping hot and cooking away the rest of the meal. So when you get the other end and you open it, it should be all cooked.
Ready to go.
All cooked and ready to go, which is a marvellous idea. So okay, we're going to go and what we're going to do is see this in operation. So we're going to actually start preparing some food now and get it ready to put in here. So you'll see that, and then we'll later on in the day we will open it up and you'll see the result. So we'll see how that goes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start putting all the ingredients together. Now we've got some ingredients over there. What have we got over there?
We've got rump steak, 750 grams of rump steak. We've got garlic and ginger, 2 cloves of garlic and about a tablespoon of fresh ginger. Onions, just two small onions. Lemon juice and curry powder and hot sauce to give it a little bit of zing. And there's the rice for the top. So we just need the turmeric and the coconut cream.
Okay, so we're going to cook this up and we're going to put it in the pots here which are on the stove to get it all ready to cook up. So we'll see how that goes. So there's the turmeric and the coconut milk that we're also going to add to this. So rightio, we're going to start cooking. So turn the old gas on.
Like most pots, you do need to put something into it before you put the heat
so
on.
just grease it up a bit, yeah. Very good.
It's about a tablespoon of butter.
Tablespoon of butter, yep. So then goes the onions. Okay, so what we're making is a hot beef curry, and we've got the fan going up there, so that's what you can hear at the moment. So here it is, all cooking away nicely, the onions. So what we'll be doing is we're just going to empty these out onto a dish, And here we go. Put all the onions out, and then what we'll do, we'll be putting the stew in the pot.
Yep, fry the meat.
Fry up the meat, so that'll be good. So there's a pot all empty there. We're just going to add a little bit of lubricant. Some WD-40, is it? Some lubricant. Okay. And dab of oil just to grease up the bottom so things don't stick, I suppose.
Yep, right.
Yep, so there it all goes, and then goes, what's it, the beef? The beef. Then goes the beef. So I know you're doing just little bits at a time, and this is to, is it sear it, did you say?
Syrup, yep.
Sear it.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. And you just add a little bit more as you go. There it goes. And the same thing will happen there. So now we've got the last lot done. Just going to add all the ingredients back into the pot. That's all,
Meat,
all the meat. Yeah, just going to leave the onions behind.
Just at present.
Just for a little while. And I'll be on the next bus out of here.
And then those come.
So that's the, what's that going in there?
Now that's the garlic and the
Garlic?
ginger.
Garlic and ginger going in there. Right. So now that's cooking away beautifully. You're going to get the curry powder into there. Teaspoon of old curry powder.
And I've got a medium.
And it's a medium curry powder.
That
Yeah.
lot.
So, in this here we're going to put some turmeric in, and we're going to put half teaspoon of turmeric in there. There it is. And we've got some, what's this? This is a 90 mile.
Sauce, yeah.
Oh, I see. Makes you run 190 miles or something, doesn't it? Okay, so that goes on there, just a little splash of that.
Yep,
Right, and we'll mix them all together. Okay, so now back goes the onions. Into the pot there. And you just mix that all around. Great. So we're just going to get some, what's that, lemon juice, is it?
Lemon juice, yeah.
Lemon juice.
Let's see how much it is.
Here's the lemon juice.
Probably do a little bit more.
Okay, going to get some more.
So it's about roughly 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Mix that in the pot. And we're going to get some salt. How much salt are we going to put in there?
Salt, a teaspoon.
A teaspoon. So a teaspoon of salt to go in. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to put this tin of coconut milk in there as well. It makes a different colour, doesn't it? It's beautiful. So there we go. Mix that all in. So that's everything now mixed together, and we leave this to run for.
We're just going to bring it to the boil.
Just bring it to the boil?
Boil for 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes.
And
Okay.
meantime we'll do the rice.
Now we're going to do the rice. So now this is the smaller of the 2 pots, obviously, for the rice. And there's our rice there. So we'll just boil up the water and then we'll be adding the rice into there. So we'll use 1.5 cups of water and bring that to the boil so we can put the rice in.
Let's bring 1.5 cups of water.
1.5 cups of water in there. Yeah, we'll make it run down along quite nicely. Okay.
Add a little more water. Once it's brought to the boil, just add your
Adding the rice, yeah.
So it's reasonably even. Bring it back to the boil.
Here we go.
We normally have the handle up because it keeps it cool. I'm just going to push that
Okay.
back. And our rice has come to the boil, so that's going to take the lid off that. And turn that one off
You're going to put that.
on the top there.
Oh, so the little pot goes on top of the big
So the
pot.
little pot goes on top of the big pot.
Oh, okay.
Now it does have handles
Yeah,
that you can use, but I find it easier to just drop in.
just like that.
Yep, you just drop some on top.
Yeah, okay.
And that lid doesn't need it anymore.
So that other lid becomes redundant for the time being.
Yep. That goes back on there. We just let it come back to the boil a bit.
Okay.
For about another minute.
Then another minute or so.
So we take our insulated pot.
Okay, we're taking the insulated pot, yep,
That goes onto the insulated bag.
into the bag.
Yep. And then you open the outer pot, insulated outer pot.
Right.
Our beef is done. So that's
So-
just
So here goes the beef and the rice and everything into the pot.
into the pot.
Stuff up the thermal bag.
And you're done.
It's all done. So when we come back, it'll be ready to eat.
Yep, in another 5 hours you're all ready to go. You can leave it for longer.
Okay.
If it gets cold, you just cool it. Just boil it.
Right. So we've been away for most of the day and we've come back. And now we're ready to open the Quarter Acre Pot. So here we go. Just need to take it away. That's so there's a Quarter Acre Pot. Boy, it smells lovely.
Okay, here's the rice.
That's the rice,
And just flip it up.
all nicely cooked.
And there's the
Wow. Okay,
curry.
so we're going to dish this up. Be with you soon. Right, so there we are, all cooked in the Quarter Acre Pot. We've got the glass of wine to go with it.
Okay.
Right, so that's the Quarter Acre Pot.
Yep.
Great, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see what this is like. Mmm. Very, very nice.
Good.
Wonderful. Oh well, we're going to carry on eating. Catch you on the next video. Cheers.
Bye.